Day 41, you're a rock star every day. For 41 days, you've been developing discipline, spending time in God's Word. And I know as you've been investing into this area of discipline, that discipline has been permeating through your life. And the fruit of that discipline is beginning to show in other areas of what you do. Mark chapter 13, Jesus and his disciples come out of the temple, and we're still on Tuesday of the Holy Week. And the disciples, they're in awe at this amazing building, these huge stones weighing more than a ton each. Herod the Great had expanded the temple, and there just wasn't another building like it on the face of the earth. Jesus says none of these stones are going to remain on top of one another. We know that prophecy was fulfilled about 40 years later as the Romans invaded Jerusalem and they sacked the whole temple. From there, they go to the Mount of Olives on the way to Bethany. They pass by the Mount of Olives. They sit down there. Peter, James, John, Andrew, they ask Jesus about these things in the end. And this is what we call eschatology, the study of things to come. Some of the best scholars in human history, some of the people who are most excellent in Greek have studied these texts, and they are not even all in agreement as to exactly what the interpretation is. And so I would encourage you, read about it, study about it, but major on the majors. Don't get tied up in the technicalities. There are a few things which are so clear that Jesus holds before us. The first of which is that he warns us that there will be false messiahs, false prophets, people with signs and wonders seeking to draw us to them, and we should not be swayed by signs and wonders. We should keep our eyes fixed on the person of Jesus. He says that following him will not always be easy. There will be times of struggle and suffering. It is hard at times, isn't that a theme throughout Mark, that there is a cost to discipleship? Later on, when we get to the epistles, the letters after the Gospels, we'll talk a lot about suffering. Then he says that he is coming. Jesus will return. And he will return in a way that the whole world knows that he has returned. And then he says that not only will he return, but we do not know when he will return. From time to time, people stand up and they say they know, and then we know they're lying because Jesus said nobody will know. He says there are signs that can lead us to know that we're moving into the season, but we don't know the day and we do not know the hour. But this passage ends with this beautiful exhortation that even though we do not know the day and we do not know the hour, you and I every day should live with a hope. We should live with the expectation that maybe, just maybe, his return is tomorrow.